set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. And the Patriot 1st down.
Jackson on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult.
Tyler Lockett. And all the way in. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Adrian Peterson.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Out to his left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, just like last play. First down, here's the run with Peterson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They stopped them shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No push for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40.
6-0 our score after one.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, our home team 6, visitors nothing.
They go play action here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Adrian Peterson, the ball carrier. Brian Poole on the tackle.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Jefferson. That's good for A.
They'll run on first down. Peterson. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
He was brought down.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Jets' 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Jackson.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This complete to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
Jackson.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
3-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He completes it to Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Jones. That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Aaron Jones.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass down.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 25-yard touchdown run. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Score Jets 7. Our home team.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Touchdown.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson. This is the tight end fan. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Jones. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 4.
They'll go again to Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 38, Jackson. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, it's Peterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard.
Now Jackson on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 4.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Again, it's Jones. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. The clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run again on first down, Peterson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well and end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Landover. set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He's brought down by Deion Jones.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's good.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Jackson. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
He's brought down by...
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Good. Makes the score Bills 7, Jets nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Lockett the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Jones, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Micah Hyde. It's a pickup
on 2nd down. It's Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. Caught by Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson buying time to his left. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a
good pick up there of 20 yards. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
The 23-yard line.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Complete to
Dallas Goedert, 77 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Jackson on first down. It's Hill, complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Uh-oh.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here. The first half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Lockett, the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Ingram, the ball carrier. The tackle by Derwin James.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Jones has it. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Jones, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Elliott on for the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Green to bring it back. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going deep for Diggs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
and have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Here's Jackson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Here's Jackson throwing on 1st down. This complete to Jones. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Dancing to his left. And he's got Lockett. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up. And, Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Tack McKinley showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now it's Lockett. That looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
13 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And to throw is Jackson, being chased out left. He may try, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Green to bring it back. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun again to Mixon. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. On 1st down, Nixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Bobby Bell on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
play action. Now Jackson.
At the 38-yard line.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position.
set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards there. Good for a first down.
And a first down.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
He can run for it, and he will. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 44, Jackson, and a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Result is a first down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
To Chris Godwin.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson, and it's caught. Touchdown. Andre Johnson there to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Harrison Butker on for the
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's caught. Lockett. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Jackson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Gets this one to use check. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
This is caught. Gronkowski. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Two-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Right down,
he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Jones. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. Now Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And Jackson throwing once more. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and now it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Final play of the half here, it's Jackson. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line. Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st down, Ingram. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Made at the 16-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Ingram, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start here with Jackson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There's a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Back now here on EA Sports. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away. Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jackson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Watch it on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Jackson. And no! It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. The tackle made by the Hall of Famer, Bobby Bell.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to...
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway in Foxborough. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Carrier brought down by Khalil Mack.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He completes it to Jones. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Jets.
Jackson on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They go back to the ground with Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On the carry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
3rd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
On third down, Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
In punt formation.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On first down, Ingram. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down at 4, Jackson. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A gain of 5. First down, New York. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll pick up of 5 yards. First down, New York. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
At the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
Bailey on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Bailey's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Lockett the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game. I
would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
Tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
On third and 1, Jackson flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their play was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Tack McKinley showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on first down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. From the gun, Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
The 4-yard line.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Lockett, the return. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter.
Patriots 10, Jets 7.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Jets 14, Patriots 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Jets 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Lockett the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy.
Jackson's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the
Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Jackson. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
For Davius White on the coverage.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Jets 21.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, here's Hall. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First down, Patriots.
Almost able to intercept him. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Lockett the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Jackson on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st down.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Tack McKinley on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Gain of 21 yards. First down, New England.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On the carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey. Incomplete.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He hits White, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Jackson.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Room here to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run. Here's Strong, the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 10. The toss right. This is Ingram. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. Jackson down. From the gun, he'll throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mark Ingram. As time expires in the first half, and the Jets have made this a one-score game. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he returns this to the 22.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
They run again with Jackson, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
The ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Bell. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23.
They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Lawrence on the
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
On the tackle.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They run it with Strong, the fullback. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Patriots.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
3rd and long.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Joseph's got it. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
The return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say so long, everybody. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Lockett the return. And we'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. gets it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
1-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
For Jerry Jeudy.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Jackson firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Well, a catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he goes down, but not before he gets him this inside the 25. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
14-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
Jackson. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. It's a strong running. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run on 1st down. It's done. He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brian Poole.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Number 87.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead. blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Charles Johnson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but the ball comes out. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Meanwhile, they go for it on 3rd down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
at their own 31.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Luka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. And then touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Lockett the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. Jackson eluding the pressure line. And that is incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he took that thing one-handed. What a grab. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Mahomes. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He lets it fly for Lockett. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, build the confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. On first down, Mahomes. It's caught. This is White. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The ball away, and it falls incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down. It's done. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 4 yards remain for second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll keep it on the ground. It's done. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter of play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. And he is out of bounds here. 9 yards on the play.